Hey, everybody. It's just me, Shamika Myers, and I am in the Simple Fitness Clubhouse. Let's go. With Mavis Gardens Alliance, we are bringing you 10 tips to improve your digestive system health today. So I wanted to let y'all know I wrote it down, y'all, so I wouldn't lose my place and I wouldn't over or under explain each one. I like to keep things nice and simple, straight to the point, and giving you the information that you may need today to sow that seed into bridging your gap, your wellness approach. All right, let's talk about it. So with the 10 digestion system improvement ways, I always go with one with don't overeat. A lot of times we can overeat different foods that can be taxing to our digestion system health. It can overpower, overpack, and it affect us in a way that makes us feel, sluggish, bloated, and a lot of different things. Not only that, when we add too many nutrients at one time, a lot of times our body doesn't use certain different ones. We want to give it just enough to absorb and add value to each and every day. And sometimes those moments, understanding the digestion system process, can help aid when we thinking that we are overeating, or don't forget undereating. Undereating can cause an effect on our digestion system as well. Taking time for gratitude. Taking time for gratitude is part of intergestion, I should say. Yeah. It's like giving a moment to actually enjoy the flavors, the smells of what the possibility could go into your mouth and how it can make you feel, how it can taste. Taking a minute to just pray, or however you show gratitude of solitude or what you got, just being thankful. Like, it's a lot, but take that time out right before you actually put food into your mouth to just analyze it. Give it some minutes, give it a little bit for your mouth to water. I like taking time for gratitude because it just works up my emotions and getting ready and my digestion system to eat, especially if it's been a busy day. Reduce or eliminate processed foods. Those things, listen, we know when we eliminate or when we add processed food, it challenges our digestion system. Our digestion system don't know what to do with it. If it doesn't hold things that add value, it just go right on in, just go right on out. So it's like a filler space of the foods that we can eat that add energy, nutrients, and all of those things. So let's go ahead and reduce them down. We can have some, but try to reduce to getting close to eliminating a lot of processed foods. It's not our own energy. So chewing your food well is number 4. Chewing is so important. We like to try different things. I have tried juicing, smoothies. I have tried a mechanical soft diet just to help aid out breaking down my foods, especially when I had my teeth pulled in the back, my wisdom teeth. I switched up your diet quickly. Anything can happen where your chewing could be affected, like mouth surgery, mouth pain, any of those things, swollen tongue, fever, not feeling well. Well, chewing is a big deal because it helps get your stomach and get your body ready to actually process what is going on there. And everything has and plays a part when we do and act in our wellness, what we intake, what we smell, where we at, it plays a part, and our digestion system takes the hit. Eating more fibers can help get our digestion system nice and ready. Prepping, that prep work that we like to do to ourselves, we are prepping our digestion system with these 10 tips, as well as boosting your stomach acid. Boosting your stomach acids is so important because with lower stomach acid, your foods, it's taking longer to break down. And then we building up, we're feeling full. We're packing it in there, right? And our digestion system is taking a toll when it happens, when that happens. So this one is most important, water. Bringing in, drinking in water. It helps support the last three. The last three I just said, with chewing, creating saliva, depends on your pH balance in your water, your hydration levels. Eating fiber breaks down to keep things moist, to keep it going, spread it out. And your stomach acids as well depends on it, because the water helps create healthy stomach alignment, so that way we are breaking down the foods. Everything has a part, everything plays a part. And it depends on you and how depth you want to know how your body is playing for you. I always want to know so I can aid it. And by me aiding my body, I noticed that probiotics is very good, especially when we are aiding our body on a natural sense of supporting our digestion system. Having good probiotics and prebiotics and understanding how those things work within us is top. Like, it's top. It's top. It's important. And overall, our body needs that maintenance because we endure so much. We eat a lot. Our body absorbs, our body withdraws, our body add value, our body still adapts. So aid into how your body adapts and how we are aging over time. These pre and probiotics can aid to our health and our digestion system health internally, to keep us regulated in there, especially as the times change. So I wanted to bring in, I said I wanted to bring in digestion enzymes, understanding, taking care of those large intestines, small intestines, how the process works is where it is so significant to improving our digestion system health. I had a lot of inflammation within my digestion system in different parts of me. As we continue to grow and age and live, I'm talking about grow from children and on up, our body adapts and it gets immune to certain different things, and it just become part of us, right? It feels like this is just who we are. But a lot of times that is not who we are. That's who we develop to be. And those things are reversal on how you feel and what you accept. All it takes is some nurturing, y'all, and a little TLC to knowing who you are, so that way you can go in and give it that tender love and care in the special places that causes balance for you, internally and externally. That's all I'm talking about. So lastly, but it shall be first, is exercise. Getting a connection with your exercise, your physical, can help your internal muscles, not just your arms and legs, not just abs, but the muscles that sit around each organs, each digestion system, the muscles that sit around the body fat. If they are inactive, that body fat turns into inactive fat. And it's hard to get rid of, and it's hard to, you know what I mean, push through. So what we do, we call it stubborn fats. I like to keep it simple now. We can get big names, but let's just keep it simple. We call it stubborn fats. He says, this is who I am, this is where it's at. But all in reality, it's just inactive muscles underneath that had made sure that the stubborn fat that we think it is, it just need to be active. Once we get active, things get to move in there. And it's no race, but it's knowing your pace. It's knowing which ones to start with, which ones to bring in at which times. So tonight on Self Warrior Talk, we're going to be talking about taking care of your emotional health. A lot of times we focus on our physical state, but our physical comes from our emotional state, and it all plays on our digestion system. So when I bring you these 10 tips, we want to make sure that we're also thinking about how these are 5 corporate pillars with Made Strengths Alliance. Y'all know I talk about the 5 corporate pillars plays a part as well when we're dealing with our weight management, when we're thinking about our health, because sometimes we overlook our emotional state. And a lot of times our emotional state is the one that's in control of why we are holding and our weight is being stubborn, or we are losing and it seems like we can't grasp the fact of what is going on. It could be stress. So we're going to talk about it today because I, as your coach, always talk from a personal experience, like where I have built and dealt with different silence battles over many years that I didn't understand quite that I was dealing with them. I just was living. I had adapted. My mind and my body understood how to survive more so than thriving, but I knew definitely how to survive. And understanding now where I'm in a thriving state with my life, with my body, with my emotions, with internally, I reversed so many different things that it could have ended in a different way for me to this day. Like, I've been on the weight loss journey. I've been a personal fitness coach for 2 years, but I've been on my weight loss journey for my whole life. My weight always fluctuated up and down in many different ways, and not understanding one way over the other, just thinking that, oh, this is who I am. This is hereditary. All of my family come with big thighs, big breasts. This is who we are. But not looking at, my mama's is the smallest, petite. She's not as tall. She's really thin. Not knowing that I could lie in between there. And my weight could fluctuate it to where my dad's DNA inside of the family, thick boned, or my mom, petite and small. And health issues in between there, genetic connection, how your digestion system personally rolls, and the inflammation within is all you need to grasp a beginning to understanding who you are and how you can make adjustments in the most healthiest way right at home. Like, personal coaching is my thing. I love to help women be enhanced, feel motivated, feel supported in times that we feel alone. And when we're with our digestion system, we are alone. And I really wanted to come on in here and make sure I let you know that you are not alone. It's a lot of us women, and if you know the percentage, it is so high. It's 70% of women that are suffering with digestion system and autoimmune diseases, things that we have endured over years, being multitaskers, hard workers. The single parent rate is up to this roof so high. And I was one of them. I was one of them for many years, not understanding the wear and tear that I was putting on my body over time. I just knew how to survive until I made it to thrive. And not knowing that I was working against my own thriving is where we must, and I must, as your coach, bridge that gap. Because when we're in our surviving mode, we don't see, we just know what we got to do, and we got to continue to do because it's a must to get it done. But we miss that next step sometimes on where it could be an outlet for us to thrive. And I don't want you to miss that step, not focusing on what's important. And that's you, your digestive system health, your physical state, and your mental state. Without you being physically there to survive, there's no point. Right? There's no point. You won't make it to continue that good fight. I want you to continue that good fight. I want you to win each fight because the next one is waiting. That's how they come. So it's like, why do I keep going through? What does this happen? That's life. Things happen. Once we adjust and adapt to this side, something else is waiting for you to add it into that balance flow to create your line, a pathway, your lane on what you need to do for you every day, for your family every day, for your finances every day, for your mental health every day, and your physical health every day to complete the whole list above. You got this. I love y'all. And I know you know this. Thank you so much for tapping on into my YouTube channel and leaving comments below. I do read them. I really appreciate you all. I try to make sure I take out Pacific times that things are more settled, that I could come on in and talk. I'm getting more organized with my lives. I will be coming up with more workout videos and explaining in detail on what approach that you may have to take, why this position that I chose, why I did these many reps, why are our arms in this position, why are we doing this effective exercise during this time. Those things are important. Understanding the balance on what you have to create for your fitness is very important. We can't do everything because then we're working on nothing, right? So we want to make sure we pick out things that we're working on so we can see the progress and then move next into something else. So take your time. You got this. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tapping on in. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment below. I'm out. It's just your coach, Shamika, with Maidens Gardens Alliance with Holistic Wellness. Remember, wellness is the approach on which you take every day for your physical, your health, and your emotional